No offsides, no offsides. Welcome to no offsides.
Good evening, Durham Inline fans. Good evening, Durham Inline fans. I'm Keith Bowman, alongside me, my co-host, Tyler Daniel. Welcome back to No Offsides.
What's up?
Sorry we missed a week.
Yeah,
So we've got a little bit to catch up on, and
some sickness going on. We're down with the sickness
as you can tell, I'm
in our heads and
right,
in our lungs, whatnot.
but we're gonna do it
Yeah, for the boys.
for the boys. Right.
All right, Keithy, let's get started here.
All right, so we'll talk first about, and remember we're going back a week, right?
Yeah.
The Mutts over the Stallions, 9-6. It was actually, that was a good game.
That was a great game.
I know.
Yeah. I was like jogging my memory, but yeah, that was great.
First I got back to last week, and now I'm thinking again, but
Yeah.
you know, it showed too. Both teams are standout guys. We'll
Oh,
just touch quickly on it, but Stevie, 4 goals, 2 assists. In,
2 assists.
Yeah,
Wow.
in a winning cause. I'm pretty sure Dennis had another couple points too.
Dennis has been unreal.
He's got the IQ of,
Yeah.
we've been there. Anyway.
It's okay, he doesn't watch us anyways, he told me that, so.
Yeah. How do you work this YouTube stuff? But on the Stallion side, of course, that YouTube sensation, Casper Titus.
Oh, Casper.
Another goal, 3 assists.
Some apples though for him.
Yeah,
I think what he was, I think 11 goals, 1 assist before.
I'm pretty sure in that game a lot of guys had scored
Yeah.
a goal, you know what I mean?
Oh, he's got a nose for the net.
He finds
Yeah.
the open ways, and anyway, we'll move on. We'll go to the Warriors beat your Bunnies.
Yeah, Warriors and Bunnies.
That's a game that I do remember a little more because
Yeah.
so I don't know if it's the first time in history, first penalty shot in Durham inline history.
Oh God.
He shanked it, of course, but I think Jurgen, right? Jurgen robbed him.
Well, rumor has it he broke his stick on it. That's, but I don't know if that's true or false.
Did the rumor come
That's
from
my
Troy?
that's my inside sources. So.
Troy makes his own rumors up. And
All I know is I saw a broken stick.
But
after the
anyway,
game, but that might have just been out of anger. So
I'm chirping him, but
yeah,
the Bunnies' 3 goals all came from Troy.
He's been our main goal scorer this year. I mean, shout out to Keenan still too. But
Him and Keenan work pretty well together.
he's scoring. He's finding that net. I'm not. So someone's
There was a
got
hat trick the other side though. Brandon Bowman, he had a 3-goal game and 1 assist.
Well, it's like I was telling Cody. He's the 3rd best Bowman now. So. Poor
That's
guy.
awesome. But they had a couple other guys. Muse had a goal and 2 apples. And my
Yeah.
man Shane Clark, some tough news coming out of Shane Clark camp today.
Yeah.
But he buried a goal, 2 assists.
Yeah.
Shaney.
Yeah, actually, speaking of Muse there, I think he's celebrating in Jamaica right now of his huge win there.
Perfect.
I'm sure that's the reason he's there.
Perfect. So
Yeah.
you missed this week though, but
Yeah.
but yeah, that was the wreck from last week.
Yeah, nothing.
And then we'll go up to the Tier 1 division where Kill Squad kind of thumped the Amigos 12-2.
Yeah.
Who stood out for you there, bud?
Oh, God. Trying to think, like, Shoes always.
Well, yeah, Shu, he had 3 goals, 2 assists.
You can't go wrong picking him any game. So.
Guy's getting better and better as
Yeah.
time goes on. I thought you were gonna say Dougie Armstrong, Kennedy. He,
Yeah, sorry about that, Dougie. Yeah.
what a game! 4 goals, 2 apples.
Got the notes mixed up.
4 goals,
Sorry.
2 apples.
Yeah.
Dougie, hell of a fucking player. Scotty had a hat trick. Then you go the other way with the Amigos. I think Brendan Loken has scored every single.
I've been very impressed with him.
Brendan Loken, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. I watched him that first game and just with hurling the 16-year-old chirps at Stevie there. They weren't too impressed, but they seem to be holding down the fort a bit better now, and we'll get into that a bit more for next week about them. But
yeah, so
no.
that was it. 12-2 Kill Squad over the Amigos, and then we had the game of the week, which was a fantastic game if you were able to catch it. Holy jumping 4-2. That's pretty low scoring. What does that tell you about that game?
Yeah, that no goals in the first period.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I don't think I've seen that since I've been in the league.
Roller
so.
hockey, with the
Unbelievable.
offense that both teams have.
Oh yeah, and needless to say, there's a reason that was our game of the week.
100%.
Just I don't know from your side, but I was up on the Assassins bench, and it was getting pretty chippy.
I've played
It's
for
getting a
both
bit lippy,
teams
so-
over time, eh? I've played on the Donkeys and I've played
Yeah.
on the Assassins, so I got a love for all sides here. But
Newcomer Seb, he was stirring up the pot a bit. Some of the guys weren't too pleased with him, but they played well.
tone it down, Sebby, tone it down.
But
The two goalies.
that for everyone that saw the awesome game of the week highlights we had, Brent Henry with that halftime little stir up of. Oh, that guy
He
knows the
just
game.
understands it. Yeah,
He just knows the
understands
game, man.
right?
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
he buried another one.
Yeah.
Goal and
Yeah.
assist.
Yeah.
He's got to be right up on top.
Stevie
of the
was looking
Assassins
great on
in
the
points.
point there for the power.
But-
Their power play. Let's get into that a bit. Their power play was
The
unbelievable.
two of them have been playing together, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they both buried one and they set each other up for the other.
It's kind of like me and you, the young and the old. We complement each other.
I'm fairly certain, I'm going back to it, it was Joey Day had the game winner.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice little 5-hole goal, I think.
Little
Yeah.
tuck in
I was
from
beside
short
Joey
side
most of the
corner,
game,
yeah.
so yeah, we had a couple chats. And he played really well, and he was. They were all. Everyone was in it for the boys that game. Like they were all into it.
That's why it was the game of the week, and if
Oh,
you
yeah.
didn't even get a chance to see it, go
Yeah.
back and take a look.
up there,
if
it's
you
all
wanna
good.
watch two teams that battled it out. But-
Yeah, took a little bit, but we got through that. Already.
So now let's talk about this week, because we're all a little more in tune and remembering
Yeah.
more of this week, which was the debut of Puck.
I was gonna say, what do we have to start there? It was a
Well,
nice little
we-
puck.
Got two real creative team
Finally
names.
getting out there, Joe.
They
Got
went,
that- got that, but,
way out
yeah.
of left field with the team names, and it's white versus black.
Yeah.
Team White actually dominated though, 18-8.
I heard my boy Sassman did well there. I was getting ready for my game, and that was a rough one for me. I was still fighting the cold, but Sassman.
It was a nuts game. Like it was
Did well
5-5.
there, yeah.
I watched it like attentively. 5-5 after the first period. I went out for a smoke. I come back in.
Went out for another smoke.
No, it's 12-5. Like, what the?
Yeah.
That's how it went. Jeff Kingdom
Kingdom come. Yeah, he was
he was the kingdom of
the kingdom of the castle.
He was, yeah. In that one, like for real. But then you got to go with the fucking Henrys.
The Henrys, yeah.
6 points each, 12 points together.
One Henry, but when you got two Henrys, it's
Disgusting. So that was the Puck.
yeah.
And then we'll go with the Mutts and the Warriors.
Yeah.
That's. If you think about the roster, that's two pretty good teams.
Oh, it's a close matchup.
Well,
Very close matchup.
start from the goaltending out.
Oh yeah.
You got Jurgen on one side, you got Leach on another.
Still so impressed with that guy.
Man,
Both of them have
both
brought
of
me
them.
numerous times this year. But,
It was ridiculous. Like
back and forth.
5-4 isn't like a lot of goals in roller hockey, but it's not a little. But those two,
Yeah.
like, it should have been probably
Actually, to bring up from last week, I think
14-10.
when it was the Mutts versus the Stallions, Casper brought up the that amazing save Leach made.
Oh,
That was incredible.
is gargantuan
Yeah.
Leach.
So he's
Eric Leach.
he's just lighting it up. But
But the Mutts and Warriors,
little
two.
Stevie, big Stevie. If your name's Stevie, you're playing well right now in Tier 2
I think
and Tier 1.
I think it's because of Dennis, though.
Yeah, it's always Dennis.
You know,
Dennis the Menace.
his inspiration for
Bag
the
of
bench.
potato chips, bag of what you want to call it.
Stevie might have played more on the power play than Dennis did
Yeah.
the whole third period, but
Yeah. Shout out to my boy Coop.
his numbers worked.
Coop's getting a bit better there. I don't know if Stevie's buddy. He's a
Coop is
newer guy in the league, but
yeah, but he's a smarter guy. He
Yeah.
understands what he's capable of. And
just gets a little bit tired. But don't we all? Yeah. Just
whatever.
keep skating, and you'll score goals.
Well, it's on his stick and off his stick, but he usually makes good choices.
Talk about the Warriors a little bit. my
Cool.
buddy Matty Mancera. I first met Matty before I even played inline. Actually, we played some ball hockey together. I believe we were called the Flames. I think we're about 0-8. So we don't have to talk about that, but let's at least talk about Mancera.
Hats off to the Flames.
with the Warriors.
Oh, Mancera had a hell of a matchup though. 2 goals, 2 assists.
Yeah.
He's just, his presence from the back end is always something,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
He's tough, he's
I
physical.
hate playing Mancera. I love Mancera, but I hate playing against him.
He's kind of an old school defenseman
Yeah.
too.
Oh, yeah.
He
Big
doesn't,
time.
doesn't
Yeah.
play the modern style, but he knows how to move the ball too.
And then Bowman again.
The 3rd best bowman in the league.
Second best.
On the eye,
Tonight he was the second best.
4 apples.
4 apples.
4 apples.
Yeah.
That's huge. That's
Yeah.
absolutely massive. Be proud of that. But yeah, like you look at 2 Stevies together had 4 goals. I'm not sure who had their 5th. Probably Scott Armstrong or something. But
Yeah, I believe it was Scott.
5-4 game like that
Could
is
be wrong though, but
that is insane. The goalies again. So 1 goal game,
Yeah.
you can tell it's great goaltending, for sure. Right? And you look at other guys, like even on the Warriors, I know Shane Clark had a good game. I remember Shane had a glorious heavy shot too.
yeah.
Leach, it was
Yeah.
through a screen, and I remember Leach just able to get his huge arm up and make a big blocker save. But Shane was flying all over the floor.
Oh yeah. Nick Bosco wasn't there again, but they
Nicky's hit or miss.
they
Yeah. I know.
did what they could.
It's, Mutts and Warriors you might see again in a little more important game, I think.
Yeah. Well, let's go on maybe important for last week, but I don't know. For me, it was a little disappointing. Our game of the week there.
Game of the week.
Oh man.
As a bunny, I'm a bunny. Call me what you will, but I'm a bunny, right? You guys stormed out 3-0.
Yeah, I think
We were flying. We're missing Wally. Big Sid came in.
unreal. Sid played unreal.
Without Sid,
Yeah.
it's a way different game.
I agree. That score
Sid
doesn't tell
was-
the story at all.
Sid was able to
Yeah.
keep you guys completely calm as yelling from the crease. He made some
yeah.
big saves.
I don't think I've ever played with a goalie that communicates more with his players than Sid Davis.
That's what you need.
I like it. I love
That's
it.
what you need.
I hear a hone too, but when he was goalie, but he's got a little bit more of a quiet voice. Sid's got a booming voice when he wants to, so he makes sure everyone hears it.
Sid, thanks for helping the bunnies out this week. It was, it was a final score of 8-4 for the Stallions.
Yeah.
But again, the bunnies hopped out. Pardon that pun. Wow, that was good. The bunnies hopped out to a 3-0 lead.
Yeah.
And you guys were flying. You guys were flying.
Yeah.
I think at one point it was 4-1.
And I think that's what killed us. Was flying early on. And
It
we
was
just
super tough to watch.
come
It
third period, we just
wasn't even the third period. I think
Yeah.
there was about 2 minutes left in the second, and the Stallions got one to make it 4-2, and then about 40-something seconds left.
Yeah, I
They
was
got
gonna say
another one
it
to
was
make it
4,
4-3. Heading into the third, stormed back.
Yeah.
And then Caskanet gave the interview of his life.
that's what stole.
He's on TV, but
That's what
that
stole
was
it.
his best interview.
Oh yeah.
And they just kept moving and kept moving and kept moving, just like he said they would.
Yeah.
He said they were used to it, and the bunnies were getting tired, and that's what happened.
They
They
got
stormed
tired.
back. And then again, you look at that roster. Glenn Andrews,
Yeah.
3 assists.
Is that good?
Glenn
3
Andrews,
assists? Yeah, I guess that's good.
that guy, his back end presence,
Unreal. Yeah.
his calmness, like he doesn't. Glenn's played the game. He's been around. And then who sniped for them?
Oh, who didn't snipe for them?
Well,
I mean,
one guy had a big one.
yeah. Little fair.
Again? Like, does he ever stop scoring goals, Shane Little?
Tired of seeing that guy running past me. Honestly, I think I saw his jersey more than anyone else. Just going right past me every time, making me look like a fool.
One guy I don't have written down, Caspertitis.
Yeah.
I know he got one by Sid.
Wasn't,
sure.
honestly, I would say, as well as
Sid
he's played
robbed
this
him
year,
earlier. I know.
wasn't his highest offensive game.
I want to see more Casper.
But
Because I know you can.
let's maybe get into our bunnies a little bit there. Troy Reckenball.
Troy McClure, you may
Reckenball
remember
McClure.
him from such championships as the Hitmen
Yeah.
or the Assassins.
Yeah.
That guy doesn't stop now that he's found him.
No, he's back.
I don't know what's.
Maybe it was that shootout attempt and his face-offs. We kind of gave him a little heck for that last week, and he came looking for some more. I know we had a very tired Kyle Sassman and Zach Wright from their awesome puck game that they had.
Puck tired them out for sure.
And do you want to have a little chat about my outing there? I mean, I think I got. I hope someone recorded
I think
this.
it's in the game of the week in the recording.
I don't think I've ever been robbed that bad in my life.
Oh no, I'm not talking that. I was talking.
Oh, you don't know.
Your pirouette, tumble fall.
We don't have to talk about that, but yeah, I don't know.
It was funny.
I think I
It was
could have.
funny.
I think I could have scored maybe 9 out of 10 times on that shot.
You're in your own head.
Yeah.
I told you.
Yeah,
We've discussed game plans going forward.
Yeah. Anyways, I could talk about my own crap forever, but
You bring a lot to a team, Tom.
Yeah.
You bring a lot to a team.
I appreciate that. Thanks.
You're good at it.
I'm the
too.
music guy this year, and
There you
I'm trying to
go.
get the guys going. So
Well, hopefully the bunnies turn around and
trying to think of some other. Dan Ribeiro, got a good defensive game by him as well.
Dan's
Yeah.
a good defenseman, man. It's good to have him
When he shows up.
around. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a busy guy.
Yeah.
He's a busy guy.
Shout out to him and Shane with their stuff going on. Yeah, they're
Yeah, your
definitely
MVP was Sid. I won't
yeah,
lie.
yeah, no.
Sid and Troy and
Hey,
Keenan again. Keenan.
keeping the Stallions with only 3 goals for 2 periods.
Oh, that's
That's
it.
impressive.
That's
That's
it.
pretty damn impressive. They made the finals what 2 years in a row at least,
Well,
from what I remember.
The Stallions just have
Yeah.
a lot of experience in
Oh,
the
yeah.
game for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
For sure.
All right, done with the bunnies. Stallions, we'll see you. We'll see you next time.
Moving along.
Yeah.
What do we have? The Assassins and Kill Squad, which was close too.
So I'm gonna have to call you for this. I went home and I think I fell asleep after.
You missed it?
I was super sick. I think the boys were giving me crap for that. They were all sitting on the other side of the bench. Hopefully that was just because I was sick and not because I smelled bad or something.
It
but
was two
I didn't get to watch that. Yeah.
fantastic offensive teams. Just two fantastic offensive teams.
One thing I did see though, I looked. Because I checked my game notes. I always check the game notes. Pacone finally coming alive and
Big
showing
Joe.
up for.
Big Joe
Yeah.
doesn't want points. He's getting them.
Yeah.
Especially if I'm reffing him.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
getting them. He had 2 goals, 3 assists, moved the ball really well. It took him a bit. It's not a puck. He's a puck
It's
guy.
different. It takes a while.
Yeah, I remember he tried to go around the net and it just wouldn't move the same as the
Yeah.
puck. But once he figured it out to be a little lighter on his stick, holy jumping. He's dangerous.
Oh yeah.
Dangerous. Even my old mate, my old Yeller buddy, Billy Gribben had a game too.
Yeah. Good to see Gribben going. I noticed that as well. I was gonna bring that up. Yeah.
You know, other than the obvious, Jesse. Gribbs will always be my top shelf defenseman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's because we go back for our teenage years for crying out loud, but
That's a long time.
sure is.
Very long time.
Sure is.
I don't even think I was born yet. But that's besides the point.
But yeah, hell of a game, Gribbs.
Yeah.
1 goal, 3 apples.
Awesome.
And then you go the other way, and another fucking old mate of mine. Who haven't I played with? Or Scotty Shue though. Scotty Shue is
Feel like we keep
figuring
talking
it
about him
out.
every-
I know.
every
He's
week.
Figuring
Yeah.
it out. Another 2 goals, 1 assist. He's got to be near the top in points. He's got to be. I haven't checked. To be honest with
think
you, but
he is.
I
Actually,
guarantee you he
I
is.
I think I checked today
And I know there's even another elevation for Scotty Shue.
oh,
I
absolutely.
know it. That guy's got hands out the wazoo. He's fucking ridiculous.
Absolutely.
And
I'm
then
just fact checking that. Keep going there, Bo.
Yeah, and
just
then you got
fact-checking
Big
that.
Stevie.
Yeah.
Who's another wicked presence to have on the team. Sometimes runs his mouth too much, but he's funny as hell. He's a one jokes guy.
He gets under guys' skin.
Oh,
I mean,
does he
it's easy
ever?
to get under his skin too, but
Well, he'll chirp he'll chirp little Stevie and then sit right beside him the next game.
Yeah.
He knows it's completely all in fun and like no offsides.
Offside.
That's what it's all about. Oh, that was a good game again.
Yeah.
And think about it. You had Jeff, who was probably a bit tired from hanging out at the rink playing puck, versus Eric Henry and net. Those are two good goalies, 9-7. Like offense assassins, offense kill squad.
Kill switch, kill squad, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, their offense is ridiculous.
And I gotta say, for compared to last year, like Kill Squad, I think had a little bit of a couple injuries and stuff. Their goal scoring this year has been awesome. Like they're getting 12, 2, 10, whatever.
That's what I'm
like
saying. I think
they're scoring.
Shoes back, and they've kind of got that groove.
Scotty Armstrong's finally off the IR sickness.
Well, and
whatever, probably what I got.
Even
Thanks,
guys
Scotty,
like Paul Karam that come in and just
Yeah.
play a role of
Yeah.
hard nose, like tough to play against. Like
Broadband, whatever, whoever it is. Yeah,
they're not a shitty team for sure.
not at all.
It was a fun game to watch. It was definitely a fun game to watch.
What about here? We got looks like something we haven't seen yet from the Amigos.
Let's give it up to the Amigos.
They got a point.
They got their first point of the year.
More than the Bunnies have gotten so far, so I'll
Again-
shout out them for that.
Again,
Yeah.
probably because of a goaltending duo. Like
Yeah.
it was unreal. Landry versus Brindley. That's now that I'm like thinking about it. What a foursome of goalies in the Tier 1 division.
Oh, absolutely.
Holy. Yeah, with a 3-3 tie, the Donkeys and the Amigos. It was another pretty good one. Again, Brendan Loken scored for the Amigos. I bet you he scored in every game.
I think so.
I'd have to go back and
I think one
look at
game he
that.
had a hat trick, so maybe he missed one or two here and there, but
He's scoring
no,
goals.
he's played great.
And their captain, Georgie, buried a couple too.
Yeah.
And battling goals. They're not easy goals to score on Landry. You gotta battle for them. Right?
So I missed that one. Did Ahone stick around for that one? And Aaron, were they there as
Owen
well?
was there and
Yeah.
Aaron was there too. I think Aaron had a nice assist
Awesome, those are-
actually.
Just again, those guys that just pieces to the puzzle.
That's it, right? And
Small pieces.
on the Donkeys side,
Yeah.
I know they were missing a few guys, but it gave room for some of the other guys to step up, like Jesse Babcock. Jesse had a good game, a goal and an assist.
Yeah.
Like Jesse's got a good IQ. Sometimes I find him and his brother try to work too much together. They just have to, they're strong guys.
Oh, yeah.
So just push forward.
Well, you can go down the list there too. Hammer, Herman.
Right? Well, Kurt,
Anyone?
I think Kurt scored a goal, but I had my boy Dave Rorat scored a good goal. He was playing defense.
Okay, yeah.
Not a position I would expect Dave to be
Yeah.
playing. Scored a nice, actually, I think it was fairly end to end, from the blue line out. He scored a nice goal.
Sometimes you gotta just change it up a bit, right?
Well, he was a little bothered that I didn't give him a shout out last time.
There you go.
So it's an extra shout.
Well, now you got one.
Well,
And
he
it
earned
was
it.
deserved.
Actually, that's
Yeah.
what when he went in, he said, "Oh, you didn't say." I said, "You got to earn it."
Yeah, that's what we tell all you guys.
And
You want to be on here,
he earned
make it happen.
for sure. For sure, he earned it. It was a hell of a game.
Luckily, I'm the one running this with you, or else I don't think I'd be able to mention my name yet this year. But in other aspects, just play well, and effort goes a long way.
That's the thing, boys. We're trying to make it fun. You guys got to make it fun. And
Oh, yeah.
we just enjoy what we do, right?
Absolutely.
But so we'll have to look forward to next week's game of the week. I don't know if we've discussed exactly what it's going to be.
Well, before we get to that,
We've got
bring
some
up what
other
we-
great exciting news.
Oh,
we've
we
got tons of exciting.
we got a
news.
bunch of stuff, but let's bring up some of the games for next week.
All right.
I am going to be MIA this week. It's undisclosed why I'm gone. But if you want to know, ask me. It's very important business I'm up to. Very exciting matchup. Team White and Black. I guess that was a surprise. Because they're the only two
It's-
teams. So
Well, one game to Team White,
yeah.
so we'll see if Team Black can even it out.
Who?
It depends on who's all there.
I was gonna say, who do you think doesn't need to step up? Who do you think could be a big contributor? Or maybe we can go right into our little thing we like to call plus minus. For Black and White, what do you think maybe, or just even a quick couple points there, Keith?
Well, like Team White, the plus has to be the Henrys, you know,
Yeah.
and then you've got Leach, and they've actually got a pretty good team.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember some of their lineup. I know it's pretty new, but
But
Yeah.
again, it's the Henrys, and,
Yeah.
and as long as they're kind of going, then you kind of rally when you play with Henry. You kind of rally around Henry.
oh yeah, how
When
can
his
you not?
cylinders
Yeah.
are going, like it's hard not to get your cylinders going. And then on Team Black, we need to see a few more goals from Vicino. I think Camisa had a big hat trick and Picona had a big hat trick, but expect more from Vicino. He had a couple really nice assists, like really nice assists.
Yeah, I remember watching him. I was going out to the puck on Thursdays when we were doing shitty. It was a lot of fun. Me and Sassman would go a couple times, but watching him play out there was.
Hands. So that's what
unreal.
we need more of
So,
on
oh, yeah.
Team Black for sure.
And we're starting a bit earlier here for rec. It's at 3.
Okay.
Well, I guess not earlier. Before we had it at 4 to 5, and now it's 3, 4, whatever. Because puck was supposed to be
So
a bit
what's
longer, so we're going back to our regular schedule here.
Who's the 3 p.m. game?
It's my bunnies versus the Mighty Mutts, which
The Bonnies and the Mutts.
we've had a very hard time containing the Mighty Mutts. I think Steven Goodfellow has, I want to say about 14 to 16 points in 2 games against us.
I will say.
6 goals in each game. Easy.
Well, I'm not going to give you. How about I give you a score prediction?
Okay, that works.
I'll say the Mutts are going to score 13 goals. The Bunnies are going to score 4.
And like I said again, I'm sadly missing that for my bunny boys there, but I'm hoping that prediction's wrong.
I know, you heard it here first. 13-4 Mutts over the Bunnies next week.
My poor old buddy Leacher, hope he gets lit up by the wrecking ball.
Oh yeah, it's Leach 13-4. 13-4.
All right,
What's game 2?
you'll eat the heat for that one. But that's,
I know,
that's on
I
you,
know,
but-
I know.
Game we got at 4 o'clock. The Warriors and the Stallions.
Well, that's gonna be a doozy.
Great matchup.
I'll say.
Great matchup.
Oh no, not Shane.
Yeah, no Shane.
5-4 Warriors.
Okay.
5-4 Warriors.
You know what? I'm gonna go opposite of that. I'm gonna say 5-3 Stallions. I don't know. I think that bench presence with Shane. I don't think he's gonna be there, but who knows with that guy? He might show up in a boot or whatnot. But that bench presence is big, and they're gonna need a. They were tired this week. They had a short bench.
5-4 Warriors. Rally, boys, rally. Let's go. Moving on. Tier 1. Game 1.
Amigos and Assassins.
The Amigos and the Assassins. I'm gonna say.
You think the Amigos can get it done? Get their first win?
Not versus the Assassins. I'm sorry, lads.
Yeah. The Assassins have been awesome.
8-2 Assassins.
8-2. Alright, that's fair. Harsh but fair. I get it. I guess you know Brinley a lot better than I do. What do you think maybe
I
he
just
can
know
do
the
to?
Assassins. I know what the Assassins are capable of.
Oh yeah, I think we all know who've seen the Assassins. They
Right?
even last season with the absolutely disgusting PU rollers. These Assassins facing them.
We're talking about this.
Yeah. I'm just saying, they're a good team. They've been going to the finals. What'd you play? Seven games that last game?
5.
That last
But
game?
anyway, so So that would leave the last game as the Kill
Oh.
Squad and the Donkeys.
Yeah.
And I will say that Kill Squad and their offense are gonna get
But I got
7.
Yeah.
And the Donkeys are gonna get 5. 7-5 Donkeys.
I got-
losing.
I got one question though. Is that gonna be our game of the week?
Kill Squad Donkeys. It sounds like a good one.
Yeah.
7-5. Yeah.
All right. So I guess we
You'll
can mark
see
that
my-
down
I'll,
as
I'll
our
record my face after.
game of the week then.
7-5. And say I told you so.
Okay. Very very confident Keith Bowman today.
You never know. I'm sick. I took a little bit of medication. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, feeling a little loopy.
It is what it
What else
is.
is new? Yeah.
Things are gonna get better, boys. We're,
Yeah.
we're moving up. I know this week was a kind of a quick one, but we've got some big, heavy surprises coming your way,
Oh yeah.
and we're glad you tuned into episode
We
2.
allowed to give a sneak peek yet, or is it still?
No, it's still we'll still just kind of leave
Keep
things
it under wraps,
because
right? Yeah.
there's more than one. There's a couple.
There's more than one?
There's exciting things happening.
Wow. It's like
Exciting things
some good
happening
stuff's coming. So
here
I'm
at No
excited.
Offsides. So thanks for tuning in, guys. And,
Yeah. Thanks, boys, fellas.
I'll see you Sunday.
Cheers. Take care.